Recently, the head of the executive board of the IMF, she went on CNBC and gave a live interview. And in it, she said something that absolutely blew my mind and set the internet on fire. She said that the IMF did not know the effects of money printing. What? And now, of course, what they were talking about was inflation. We have in the United States 8.5% inflation. It's at a 40-year high. The real inflation is likely into the double digits. But the head of the executive board of the IMF, live on television, saying to the entire nation, her and the IMF, they didn't know the negative impacts of printing money? Literally, you could have gone on Twitter and all sorts of think boys or fake economists on the internet. They even knew. The Bitcoiners, they were yelling and screaming nonstop from the top of their lungs. Anyone with half a brain knew that if you were going to print trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars and stuff it into every exotic corner of the financial system, it was going to lead to higher prices of consumable goods. Now, of course, all the rich people, they simply just look at inflation as a good thing. They have investments, and those investments continue to grow in value. And so they're getting rich from it. If all of a sudden rich people couldn't profit from inflation, this high inflation would be over tomorrow. And so ultimately, what really should have been said by the head of the executive board of the IMF is not that we didn't know the impact of money printing, but instead we thought the impact of money printing was positive for our own pocketbooks and those of our friends and family. Of course, in the United States, 45% of Americans have no investable assets. Zero. They own no investments. Those are the people that are being hurt the most. The most vulnerable in our society are the ones who get punished by high inflation. And so the IMF, the Federal Reserve, central banks around the world, and various other organizations, they all worked hard to go ahead and print trillions and trillions of dollars to devalue their currencies in a race to the bottom. But the people who got hurt were the people who needed the help the most. We've gotten ourselves in this situation. They'll continue to gaslight us, but we just need to ignore the noise, figure out how to get out of this problem. Because if we don't, things are only going to get worse.
Hey you, did you like this video? Great, we make 5 of them a day and post them here on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and see you next time.